For nearly 3 decades, humanity has been desperately losing a war against a technologically superior alien empire. With every world lost, the UNSC has searched for anything capable of turning the tide. It leads them to an ancient ringworld, where the Covenant have unleashed something sealed beneath its surface, an evil that now threatens every living being in the galaxy.
What is that? Where's that coming from, Mendoza?
Everywhere. I don't... Above you!
There! Get out! Let him have it!
Our story begins in 2551 above the glass human colony of Promise. Orbiting the dead world is the Triumph of Tolerance, a Covenant research ship that may contain navigation data leading to High Charity, the hidden capital of the Covenant. Master Chief and Sergeant Avery Johnson infiltrate the ship aboard a captured Covenant dropship. The plan is simple: get in quietly, steal the data, and leave before anyone knows they were there. Naturally, that lasts about 5 minutes. Inside, they discover laboratories, combat arenas, caged creatures, and entire artificial habitats. The ship belongs to the Minister of Harmony, a Covenant prophet experimenting on different species under his command to isolate whatever makes each one useful. And when he sees Chief, he recognizes another soldier taken, altered, and transferred into a weapon by people claiming it was necessary. The Minister springs this trap, but during the fight, Chief and Johnson detect a human signal deeper inside the ship. Following it risks the mission, but there may be survivors aboard, so the mission changes. They enter a massive hunting preserve and find Lieutenant Williams and the surviving ODSTs of Tiger Company. The Covenant captured them before Promise was glass, then released them into the habitat and hunted them for sport. Williams is relieved to see Johnson, but she has little respect for Chief. To her, Spartans are manufactured heroes who overshadow soldiers like the ODSTs. Chief doesn't argue. He simply tells her they can't change where they come from, only what they become. Together, they rescue the remaining prisoners. Then Chief and Johnson reach the bridge and steal the navigation data while Williams secures their escape. But Williams realizes the research ship can't be allowed to survive. Its shields must be lowered from inside so a nearby UNSC vessel can destroy it, and whoever stays behind won't escape. Chief and Johnson refuse to leave, but Williams reminds them that the data has to make it home. Tiger Company lowers the shields. The UNSC opens fire, destroying the Triumph of Tolerance with the ODST still aboard. The Minister escapes, but Chief returns with intelligence that may finally point humanity toward the Covenant's leadership. 1 year later, the Covenant attacks Reach, humanity's greatest military stronghold. As the planet falls, the Pillar of Autumn escapes into slipspace with Chief, Johnson, Captain Jacob Keyes, and an AI named Cortana aboard. When the Autumn returns to normal space, it finds an enormous artificial ring, and the Covenant is already waiting. The ship is attacked and boarded. Chief is awakened from cryosleep and reaches the bridge, where Keyes is preparing to abandon the Autumn and crash landed on the ring. But Cortana can't fall into Covenant hands. She carries military intelligence and information that could lead the enemy directly to Earth. So Chief places Cortana inside his armor. Keyes orders him to get off the ship. Chief escapes aboard a lifeboat, but the crash kills everyone except him. On the surface, he gathers scattered Marines and learns that Keyes has survived, but has been captured aboard the Covenant cruiser Truth and Reconciliation. Chief leads a nighttime assault, boards the ship, and rescues him. After rescuing Captain Keyes, Cortana learns that the Covenant calls the ring Halo.
If I'm analyzing this correctly, they believe that Halo is some kind of weapon. One with vast, unimaginable power.
They worship its creators, the Forerunners, and believe it's a weapon powerful enough to decide the war. Once again, humanity thinks it may have found the miracle it needs. Chief and Cortana locate Halo's map room, the silent cartographer, and use it to find the control room. Meanwhile, Keyes disappears while investigating what the Covenant believes is a weapon cache. Chief reaches the control room first and inserts Cortana into Halo's systems. At first, she's overwhelmed by the technology. Then she realizes the Covenant found something buried inside the ring, something they're terrified of. Cortana orders Chief to find Keyes immediately, but she has to remain behind. Chief enters a swamp where Covenant forces are dead, retreating, or completely panicked. Beneath the surface, he finds a containment facility filled with blood, bodies, and abandoned weapons. A dead Marine's recording reveals what happened. Keyes and his team entered after the facility had already been breached. Then something attacked them. Chief soon finds it himself. The Flood. An ancient parasite that infects living creatures, absorbs their memories, and twists their bodies into weapons. Chief fights his way out, but before Foehammer can extract them, a floating machine called 343 Guilty Spark appears. Spark is Halo's monitor. He calls Chief a reclaimer and explains that the Flood can't be allowed to leave the ring. To stop them, Chief must retrieve the index and activate Halo's defenses. Without Cortana there to question Spark, Chief follows. Spark teleports him into the library, where Chief fights through the Flood, retrieves the index, and returns to the control room. He prepares to activate Halo, believing it will destroy the parasite, but Cortana stops him. Halo doesn't kill the Flood, it kills their food. Humans, Covenant, and every intelligent species capable of sustaining them. Installation 4 can sterilize everything within 25,000 light years, and once it fires, the rest of the Halo rings will follow. The Forerunners didn't build Halo because they knew how to defeat the Flood, they built it because they didn't. Guilty Spark is confused that Chief didn't already understand. To him, galactic extinction is simply containment protocol. Chief refuses to surrender Cortana or the Index, and Spark turns Halo's Sentinels against them. So the mission changes again. They can't control Halo, they have to destroy it. Cortana plans to overload the Pillar of Autumn's fusion reactors, but they need Keyes' command codes. His neural implants are still transmitting from the Truth and Reconciliation. Unfortunately, the Flood has taken the ship. Chief boards the cruiser and follows Keyes' signal to the bridge. Cortana believes he may still be alive, but then they find him. The Flood has absorbed Keyes into a growing mass of flesh, using his memories to learn how to operate the ship. Keyes is gone. Chief removes his neural implants and returns to the wreckage of the Pillar of Autumn. Cortana uses the codes to begin the self-destruct sequence, but Guilty Spark enters the ship's system and shuts it down. So Chief heads into engineering and destroys the fusion reactors manually. The Autumn begins going critical. Foehammer approaches for extraction, but Covenant Banshees shoot down her Pelican. Cortana locates a longsword fighter in a distant launch bay. Chief climbs into a Warthog and races across the collapsing ship, reaching the fighter seconds before the Pillar of Autumn explodes. The blast tears Halo apart. Cortana scans the wreckage for survivors and finds nothing except dust and echoes. So she tells Chief it's finished, but as he looks out at the remains of the ring, he knows better.
No. I think we're just getting started.